Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I'm expressing myself as a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies and as feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I am speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Capricorn, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being shown in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters also into the description box below. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. Thank you again for watching and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising and planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Capricorn, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising or planet Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Strength, sign of Leo. It can be that maybe you dealing with somebody from this sign, but it speaks about your strength, inner strength. It's getting again, finding your own strength, getting in a much deeper connection with your own strength. And I like in this set of deck of cards, this lion is so protective and so lovingly embracing the character. It's like, you can rely on me, you can stay here until you find again the energy to continue on. This is higher guidance. This is acknowledging the power in both of them, the physical strength and the inner strength, coexisting, being in a symbiosis in a way that they are helping each other, they respect each other. The sign of Lion has a lot to do, of Leo, has a lot to do with the heart, with the unconditional love. You'll find your inner strength in your heart, in everything that you are doing from your heart. It's where you are being able to receive the guidance from higher realms, so that you're not only reacting but acting, so that you can get towards the desired result, outcome. Let's see for Capricorn, please. And everything that is for their higher good to know now. Wheel of Fortune. Five of Pentacles. Ten of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Four of Cups, and Strength. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is the energy that holds together your entire reading. It can be that current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. The Queen of Swords can be any sign of air. Signs of air: Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I really have the feeling that you have the opportunity, it's here, in order to activate her attributes within your own energy. It's needed to cut everything out that doesn't serve you anymore in order to make a bridging, and I will explain in a second. She knows best how to take care of herself. She's very logical, very analytical, but she makes these processes of analyzing very quickly. She's wise, but she has this ability of detaching herself emotionally from what she's analyzing, and because of that she may seem like being detached, being cold, being people may think about her, she's so cold, but it's her own process way. It has to do with protective way of doing things. She's fearless. She's feistier than the King of Swords, but she's fearless when it comes to taking care of herself and taking care of her loved ones. She has a sword and she's not afraid to using it. The King of Swords always tries to find out solution in a diplomatical way. She's feistier than that. But if you don't poke her, she's very peaceful. If you poke her, then be careful, because she's using this sword. And I really have the feeling that this energy comes in now within your own reading to help you unstuck yourself from this. It's like you have now the opportunity, you have the potential, it's here, but without acting towards that potential, it cannot be reached. And the potential is to put yourself on the wheel, in front of the wheel of your own destiny. Take charge of your own life. Open yourself towards new horizons, putting yourself back on your path, having undeniable trust in your own abilities. You have the inner strength in doing this. Connect with your heart. It's a lot that is coming in. Just Stagnancy. This is stagnancy. The Four of Pentacles speaks about keeping ourselves very strongly about clingy. It's a clingy energy, and we can cling on, or maybe people are clinging onto you because we all have this need of having something secure, something stable, and because of this, we may remain in situation, in circumstances, in relationships that are not working as they should or as they did, but because they give us a sense of sensibility, a sense of security, we continue and stay in that. And the message with the Four of Pentacles, it's let it go, because if it's meant to be yours, the universe will find another way to bring it into your life. But if it's not meant to be yours, by letting it go, you are simply opening yourself towards what's meant to be yours, that's much more aligned with yourself. And you have the needed power, inner power. It's like find and create this connection between the heart and the mind. It's Greg Braden speaks about the coherence between heart and mind, and ground that in order to bring into manifestation this solid way of, it's not, how should I put it? Listen to him. He says is better than I can, but it's like, don't put your heart to work for the mind. Put your mind to work for your heart. The guidance that comes towards you from higher realms comes at the heart level. There lies the strength of it. And putting your mind, creative mind, to work with this, you'll be able to ground this way of manifestation. Roots in guiding yourself towards where you need to be, where your destiny lies. But the wheel of destiny always speaks about, yes, it can speak about destiny, but for me, it speaks more than about how we are viewing destiny. We can say that everything is already written in the stars, and in part of it, it's true, but it's in our own decision, our free will, if we are choosing to connect to higher frequency of manifestation of the star, of the planet, of the sign, or in low frequency. And with that, so we can say that about it's everything. I don't have a say in it. Everything is already being written. I'm not doing anything. Everything is happening to me, and that's it. Or you can become conscious of your own co-creative powers alongside divinity. He's here and he's talking to you within your heart to tell you that you have that inner strength in becoming a co-creator and going towards where you want to go. Even if you don't know all the steps, you have a saying in it. And with this new perspective, if you want, you are able to jump this in putting your back on your own track, listening to your guidance that comes in your heart, the lion. And with that, overcoming lack mentalities, you are not good enough, you are not worthy of, you are not, I don't know what enough. Things that other told you. And the problem with this card is that the moment that we are being told this kind of lack mentalities in a very in a repeated mode from somebody that comes from authority, or we give them authority, we start and believe that. And that's the problem when we are starting and believing that, because adding your own belief system into this kind of mentalities starts and manifests them, and it's like, yes, they were right, and this is burdening you very much. But you chose at a soul level, you chose this not because you don't have anything less better to do than that, but it's like, if I'm able to overcome this, I will make such a jump in my evolution. Because I will learn something that I didn't the previous time. And the moment that I integrate the wisdom that comes with this unpleasant experience will be the moment that these burdens, you are starting and releasing those burdens, and you won't have to come back to the same cycle again. You start other cycles, and you will be able to leave these mentalities with the Six of Swords. You are leaving everything behind because you are starting and grounding that coherent heart and mind. And you also are leaving this Four of Cups. Four of Cups can speak to us about unrequited love, and because of that we feel that we are not enough. But in Four of Cups, it always, the three cups that are empty, it can be a third party situation, or somebody chooses somebody else, and from that the unrequited love. But it's also the new opportunity, and it depends a lot on what we are focusing our attention. If we are focusing on the low frequency, we get stuck into it. If we are focusing on the high frequency, we'll see the opportunity. It's not pleasant, but okay, I've taken notice of it, but I choose to keep my heart and eyes open in order to see the opportunity and run with it and go towards something else. Every Ace of Cups speaks about your connection with your own guidance, your connection to higher realms, your creativity, filling your own cup with good feelings about yourself. Love yourself, be much more compassionate towards yourself, respect yourself in order to start and attract people that are doing the same in their lives, for themselves, but also to others. Starting and doing this, you'll again integrate the wisdom that comes with this experience, unpleasant. And with the Queen of Swords is cutting out, she's cutting energy, situations, circumstances, people out of her life that doesn't do her any good, that are toxic, that even our own way of thinking, it's not helping me, it's keeping me in this state. So I'm releasing it, stopping consciously. And with that, you'll be able to put an end to this cycle, integrating, starting the releasing process, and move towards new horizons. Being in charge of the decision of your own life, of your destiny. But it's hard, and it was not easy, and you felt like I'm alone in this, and everybody has somebody to rely on, and everybody is relying on me, and I have nobody to rely on. But the message here is, I know it's hard, I know you're sick and tired of it, but please continue. It can get a little bit harder from 9 to 10, but it's already here. But with getting to the 10, you integrate and you start the releasing process. Continue in order to put an end to this cycle once and for all. 9 as a number speaks about completion, about graduation, coming again to the same point where we are starting a cycle. You can stop here. If you are stopping here, you begin the same, retake the same cycle again. But if you're going further and you are doing it, it's that soul knowledge and strength that it's telling you we can do it, in order for us to put an end to this once and for all. Tell me about the 10 of Wands, please. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands. A lot of responsibilities, more than were yours, but at a level you give your okay to it, to take it upon yourself, even if this was conscious or unconscious, verbally or non-verbally. 10 of Wands. Tell me more. 6 of Swords, exactly like this, you are leaving that behind because you integrate, you know why was the reason. It's like it's harder in order to become much more attentive. Why? And Ace of Swords, a truth comes out, you have an epiphany, you get clarity why everything happened, in order for you to be able to integrate and start the releasing process. Because it was so hard, you won't repeat it again. 9 of Wands, again, from 9 you got to the 10. It was not easy, but now you are at the 10 and you can leave it behind with this truth that comes out. And you felt it emotionally very intense. Queen of Cups, it can be your emotional state of being. Maybe if it was the 4 of Cups, it's logical, but again, the Queen of Cups, she's the most intuitive one after the High Priestess, but she speaks also, she can feel everything much more intense, good things but also not so pleasant things, much more intensely. But in the same time, she speaks about connect to your intuition, connect to that inner wisdom, because through that you'll be able to find ideas, resources, connect to that creative way of doing things. Let yourself be guided by your intuition, by your guidance, how to integrate everything so that you can start the releasing process. And you are doing that. You are on your way. Twice the 6 of Swords. So you are leaving those situations where you invested a lot of time, of energy, but the result that came out of was much more less than whatever you invested into it. So you are leaving that behind and you are going towards much more lighter places where everything is happening in reciprocity, in respect, in harmony. This is where you are moving towards. What's with the 5 of Pentacles, please? Tell me more about the 5 of Pentacles. Those lack mentalities. You are leaving them behind, but until you got that, wait a minute, why am I giving others power to define me? Let's get real. Even you don't know yourself 100%. For example, if you are being put in a situation that you were not before ever in your life, you can guess how you would react, but you don't know for sure how you would react. What makes you think that others outside of yourself know you better? 5 of Pentacles. The Fool, the new beginning. You have now the opportunity in cutting these low mentalities, lack mentalities of yourself, and in that lies the new beginning. In you open yourself towards something, in rediscovering yourself, in defining yourself, in having courage and making that leap of faith. It will open you towards new horizons. What's with the Six of Swords, please? Tell me more about the Six of... Okay, Four of Cups. What's with the Four of Cups, please? Because it's in connection, these two. The Devil. This is you. This is you feeling it very intensely with the Queen of Cups here above. So... but I'm sorry, I always tell you, this is your sign, but I always tell you, the majority of time we are playing the devil, the role of the devil in our own life by sabotaging ourselves. By taking those lack mentalities, somebody planted a little bit of seed of them, and you took it, and you took care of them, and so on. And you started and sabotaged yourself, and you had an idea, and you said to yourself, I deserve much more better than, and then came very logically, brought yourself reasonable explanations in which you disintegrated everything, the idea that you won't be able, you won't be successful, and sabotaged yourself. So please, and I'm sure you are doing it, you are seeing it, and you won't allow yourself to do this anymore. This is what you are leaving behind. This is you leaving the old you and the old it's like belief system of yourself that you are leaving behind, because you know, I become conscious about it and I understand. Because of that, I grounded that lack in my life. I understand, I integrate, and I start something. Just try it and see for yourself. And this is what you are doing. And leaving these old belief systems behind and moving towards something new. You have the opportunity now. Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. It's like you had something on your eyes that prevented you in seeing, realizing your own strength, in listening to your own guidance. You listen to others much more. You credit others much more than your own guidance. Six of Swords. The Emperor. So you are moving towards becoming the decision factor in your own life. The Emperor is in front, is at the top of his empire. He's the law. He's the one who's deciding where he's going towards. And this is what you are doing. This is you becoming independent. This is you becoming sovereign. I am the one who's choosing where. Exactly as I told you here, you are becoming conscious about your own creative power, co-creator alongside divinity. Let myself be guided from higher realms in order to be the one who's deciding where I'm going. It's like you are becoming your own example. And of course, in doing that, you become an example for others. These are true leaders. Determined, courageous. We're speaking about Aries. And don't forget, Jupiter is in Aries, so it's being given the necessary energy so that we move along, we start and move along and take action and take the needed action in order to come out of this stagnancy in low frequency. Wheel of Fortune, please. Tell me more about the Wheel of Fortune. High Priestess, listen to your intuition, follow your guidance. You are very connected, very intensely with the strength here, with High Priestess, with the Queen of Cups. Listen to your guidance. Maybe make a dream journal. You can get ideas, you can get answers where it's best for you to move towards. This is you, it's like on the diagonal. This is you creating that deep connection with your own guidance so that you can start and stir your destiny towards the desired venue. This is being able to bring information from the subconscious into the conscious. New information. It's like, why didn't I lose this, in the sense of I didn't know about it, why? And it's something new that you, it's like a new tool that you get and you start and learn how it functions, and it moves you towards another venue. Four of Pentacles, letting go of everything that it's keeping me stuck. It doesn't feel like honorable, it's not in integrity, it's, oh yeah, it's a risk in letting go, but how to move forward if we are not letting go of everything that doesn't work as it should or as it could or as we wanted. Four of Pentacles. Standing still with the High Priestess here, standing still in realizing that coherence between heart and mind, so that you become much more clear about where you need to go. It will lead you towards victory. Four of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. And this is you. This is you understanding and realizing that you can make the jump from Four to Queen much more abundant, because you are grounding that way of bringing into manifestation, and it will lead you towards success, towards abundance, towards creativity, towards looking at things in detail in order to make sure that every little thing is in right place so that the whole works. And you will be able to be very proud of yourself, of your doing, of your creations, of your success. But also nurture yourself, please. And when I say nurture yourself, because it's the most nurturing energy from the Queens, give yourself whatever you are needing. And I'm not saying nurturing only with food. Be careful what kind of ideas you are nurturing yourself. Do you nurture with this? Stop. Okay. You become much more conscious of what kind of ideas, what kind of information I take on. If it's manipulative, if it's not doing me any good, I'm not interested interested in it. Thank you. Three of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. This is the way that you are going towards your own path, so that the ships will come in. Believe in that. Even if you're not able to see them, they are on their way. You just do your part, and everything else, the universe will align everything else. Three of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands, please. The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. Abundance, financial independence, having everything that you are in need of in order to be able to build the life that you are wanting. Abundance, femininity, creativity, fertility, in a creative mode or not. She knows best how to bring everything into manifestation. Why? Because she's in a permanent connection with higher realms and allows those energy, grounds those energies, and this is why the earth is responding to her with so much abundance. This is the jump that you have now the opportunity of making from the Five of Pentacles and Four of Cups towards Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. You'll be unstoppable. You just needed to integrate the wisdom behind everything to, I told you, it's a big jump in your own evolution. And you'll be soaring through it. Strength. You'll regain your, not strength, the self-confidence in your own strength, lovingly towards yourself, taking care much more about yourself. I'm sorry. 7. Tell me more about strength. Why is strength here, please? Queen of Swords, cutting all the BS, and it felt on the Queen of Pentacles, your sign. You need to cut everything else what doesn't serve you anymore in order to regain your trust in your own strength. It doesn't mean that you have not it. You already have it. It always was there. But because of the manipulation of the situation, because of your sabotage, we all do it at a level, you kept yourself away from yourself. I don't know why you had this fear of. This was really deep down ingrained in your belief system, and you are freeing yourself from it. And you'll be unstoppable. Much more wise, much fearless in taking care of yourself, taking care of your loved ones, being just. But this justice reflecting your inner strength. And you have the three queens, so powerful feminine energy. Nurture yourself physically, mentally, with the ideas emotionally. Best advice, best guidance at the end of the reading for Capricorn, please. Fragmented energy, this is you here. You are coming out of it. You gave your attention to a lot of things, and it's like it's broke you, and now you have the opportunity in bringing every little piece of you back and focusing on something, focusing on you. And commitment in reverse. I will read this one. Events. A promise. Maybe somebody didn't keep the promise that they made to yourself, and this was the initial point of, let's see, reversed. I'm holding it like this, but you saw that it came in reversed. This card reversed represents some sort of breakup or release of a commitment. This may refer to a present love situation, or it could represent a hoped for relationship that is being delayed or redirected completely. This card could also apply to all sorts of dissolving contracts and commitments. You may be leaving a job or breaking loose, for example. An offer on the sale of a house may fall through or take longer than expected. And unfortunately, it's possible you could lose a legal battle you've been fighting, or a resolution in your favor may be greatly delayed. Remember, however, that everything exists in energetic potential. Don't energize this kind of everything exists in energetic potential. As you shift your resonance, you can shift the timing and resolution of all things. Keep in mind that the emotional quality of your life is up to you. When a promise is broken, it's okay to be sad. Let yourself deal with this experience with honesty toward yourself and others. Make a promise to bring joy to yourself. After all, genuine love of self is the beginning of all positive connections and beneficial resolutions. The more you commit to yourself, the more the universe will commit to you. I think I told you that every relationship starts with the relationship that we have towards ourselves. Start with filling your own cup with good feelings, love, respect for yourself, and it will get momentum from others also. So this is you coming out of this and proving yourself that you are much more capable than you thought possible as, or others made you feel like, or believe in that you are not able of. You are releasing yourself from this. I hope this helped. Till next time, take care. Bye.